What's up, guys? Back again with another episode. Very excited. I had two special guests on from the Titan Live Instagram, Nathan and Talon. They were a great conversation. We talked about all things NFL when it comes to first their journey, then the record predictions for the Titans and the Jets. Then we had Derrick Henry talk with his brand new contract, and then will the NFL even happen? And then what about the NCAA? If that doesn't happen, what happens to the draft? So a lot of interesting topics, and roll the intro.
Welcome to the Slow Grind.
Welcome back, guys. We have two really special guests. Introduce yourselves, boys.
All right. I'm Nathan. I'm 16. I live in Georgia right now, north of Atlanta. Co-running the account Titans Live and the podcast Titans Tunnel Vision with my cousin Talon.
Yeah, about pretty much same to me. I'm Talon. I'm 13 years old. I'm from Nashville. Live in Nashville right now. I have season tickets to the games. I go to the Titans games. That's fun. So co-own the podcast, co-own the Instagram account, and yeah, pretty much it.
That's really dope, guys. That's quite a young age, you two, 16 and 13. Wow. Didn't expect that from you guys, but that's really talented that you guys are on the Instagram and all that kind of stuff, making all that content, and that's really cool. So I'll go to Nathan first. Give me a little bio about yourself, like a little bit deeper.
All right. So right now I'm in high school. I'm going into my junior year. Just got my license.
Wow.
Excited for all that.
Hype baby. I love it.
I'm working at Chick-fil-A right now.
Sick.
I'm actually
so we're good.
Yeah. I'm in drumline right now. I play snare. Probably not expected. I know a lot of football players are typically the people that run football accounts, but I'm just a diehard Titans fan.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think that's good. Go to a lot of Braves games, being in Atlanta, and that's about it.
You a Hawks fan at all or no?
I don't follow basketball too much, but yeah, I do like the Hawks.
I like Trae Young. I vibe with him.
Yeah, me too.
I definitely vibe with Trae Young. What about you? What about you, Taylor?
So I'm 13. I am going to be a freshman this year. It's pretty scary. Going to a new high school in my area, brand new high school. Just built it, like pretty much finished it probably yesterday, I think. Finished. So we got pictures of the gym and stuff. So it's brand new. Yeah, brand new. I'm doing fine. I got, like I said, I got season tickets to the games. Really hoping there's actually a season this year.
We'll get to that later.
We sit right by where the tunnel is on the at the stadium. So that's where our name came from, pretty much, the Titans Tunnel Vision. So that's pretty much where that name came from. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I play baseball, basketball occasionally. Haven't played it in a while, but.
Are you a fan of any other team besides for the Titans? Like Nathan was saying, fan of the Braves?
I'm a Braves fan. Just because we don't have a baseball team here, so that's the closest one. My whole family's been Braves fans their whole life, so that's the baseball team we always support. But other than, I don't really watch basketball that much. So other than baseball,
and you guys leave me hanging out here to dry. Being a Knicks fan out here, no one watches.
Poor Knicks.
It's a rough life. It's fine. Not even. You don't even have to talk about it. It's fine.
No.
Linsanity was like the peak of like my life, so it's fine. Whatever.
Yep.
So that's really cool, guys. I guess you go with him to games sometimes, Nathan.
I was planning on going this year. I'm not sure if I still can with all the restrictions.
Yeah. So how'd you guys come up with the idea to start a podcast?
So for the podcast, actually Talon started it in about February, I think, just by himself.
Yeah.
And So he did it. He did one, and then like he didn't do it again. And so I thought, why not just like link it with the account? And
Right.
so we started up in around early June, and we started with a draft podcast, and we just started going from there with Titan stuff. We started doing like more casual ones just to be more relatable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so on Spotify, Titans Tunnel Vision, hoping to get on Apple soon.
Yeah, it actually got submitted. I got an email the other day, but it didn't let me read the email. I have to send another email back to Apple about that. But um, so yeah, pretty much I just had the idea of at dinner with my family, and we had the idea of starting a Titans podcast because I have no one to talk to the Titans about, really, like my parents and my parents and my aunts and my grandma. They don't care. I say something about the Titans, and they're like, whatever. So it's like, so they were like, you should just make a podcast and talk about it there.
Yeah,
And so
great
that's
outlet.
what I started. But so I did start it, and in February, I made one, like 11 minutes, and
Mhm.
it was just like an overlook of the season. And I had no mic, and I was like up against the phone, and I was like talking into it. I was so quiet. It was like 10 o'clock at night, so like everyone was asleep on school night, and but yeah, it was funny. But
If it works, it
um,
works. You know,
yeah,
that's
no,
what it
but we
is.
started it. What was the first one we did as a duo? When I think it
We
was
did the draft recap.
right, but when was it was in
Um,
May,
yeah, maybe late May.
late May. Yeah, it wasn't too long ago, and then we've released probably 8 since then.
Hmm
8 podcasts.
Yeah.
So we've
So
tried to pick it
yeah,
up
yeah.
on a
That
consistent
you said
schedule.
twice a week. That's pretty good. That's pretty impressive, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
And so when you record it, do you edit it yourselves? Like, what do you do with it, or you just put it right out
Uh,
there?
we just put it out.
Yeah, we just put it out. We don't really have a lot to edit in for it.
Yeah.
We try to keep it like just there. There hasn't been a whole bunch of mishaps with it either, so we've
Yeah,
actually
I
been pretty
totally get
lucky.
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I
Yeah.
started back in November. I had a co-host at the time, Lawrence, shout out, great guy, and we just wanted to talk some sports, right? So I was doing that. Then I started the Instagram a month later, and it was like okay. Then I got on TikTok. That was lit.
Mm.
I don't know if
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys know TikTok. It's yeah. So I
Oh
was
yeah.
making videos for that, and it was doing well. And then I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna go back to Instagram. And then once quarantine started, it just like it kind of was like screw it. I'm going all in on Instagram. I'm just gonna start posting all the time there, and it's been crazy ever since
Yeah,
last
you
I
got
don't know 3 4 months.
2.5K followers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're doing
So
pretty good on
yeah,
Instagram.
yeah, crazy video. It was last week, like the whole last week. My John Morant video
Mhm.
went absolutely viral. It was just like every day it was just more and more and more and more. I was like super thankful to like everyone that shared it and whatever, because that gave me like 600 followers, like a week span. And I was like,
Dang.
what the heck just happened? I don't even
Yeah.
I don't even know what I did. Like I put music behind it and I put it in the little template, and then I put like a red circle around. That's all I did, and then it just went crazy. So that was really cool. But I'm really excited to have you guys on. First thing I want to talk about, big news: Derrick Henry's new contract.
Yeah, super
Yes.
excited about that.
Yeah, I
Very
want I
think we
want
excited.
to
got
I
him
want to
at
get
a
your individual thoughts on that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll go ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead.
All right. I personally think we got him at a great deal, especially compared to what McCaffrey got. I think he
Mhm.
got the 4 years, 64 million
Yeah, he
compared
got
Yeah.
to
16 a
50
year.
million. Yeah. I think it has a lot to do with Henry's personality and how he just like wants to stay in Nashville and win with us instead of
Mhm.
maybe going out elsewhere and like maybe losing and getting more money.
Mhm.
So I think he's just a great team guy, and I'm glad to have him, and hopefully he can keep up the success from last year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Running over
Yeah.
people, literally.
Hmm
Yeah. So I was getting irritated when I was getting notifications like 2 hours before the deadline. So the deadline in my time would have been 3 o'clock. And I got a notification, it was like 1:15, and it was like Titans are not close to signing Derrick Henry. He will likely play on the franchise tag or whatever. So I was thinking, I was like, maybe they're waiting to see if he can redo this 2019 season
Mhm.
and take it into next season and repeat it. And if so, they're just waiting to pay him all this money and say he just drops out in the next 4 years, he's not anything. So maybe I thought that was what they're doing. Then I got another notification. It was like Titans are expected to sign Henry. So I was like, what's going on? So I started like looking it up and reading it and stuff. And so that's when I was thinking maybe they're just trusting him, going all in on him. And then once I saw that he was paid 50 million, I was like, that's got to be him just saying like, I want to stay on this team. Give me whatever money you want to give me, and we'll play, and I'll win this game, or I'll win a Super Bowl. I'll do whatever. But like,
I don't
I
know
just don't
about
think
Super
he's
Bowl. I think that's
well.
pretty ambitious for you guys, but
Maybe,
whatever.
maybe not this season, but
No,
hopefully in
but
the
I'm
future
saying
with him.
I mean, you still
right.
got a guy in Kansas City to worry about.
Yeah.
Exactly. For
And
10
I
years.
mean,
10 more years.
honestly,
Not for
in your
10 years.
division, you got Watson too. So
Right, but we ain't
I
gonna
mean, they're
go
not
into
amazing
D-Hop trade.
after like D-Hop, but whatever. So
Yeah.
it's just
Right.
like you still have that he'll still win them games himself. You know, like
Right,
he's
right.
that good if he stays
Right.
healthy. So my personal take is that great deal. CMC's getting 16, Zeke's getting 15, Bell, whatever. Bell's getting 13 with the Jets, and honestly, you guys might not know this, but David Johnson's also getting 13.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
too.
which
Yeah.
is it's insane.
It's absolutely insane. But after those guys, Derrick Henry at 12 and a half, honestly, is kind of a steal. Kind of a steal at this
Yeah.
point.
That's what I'm saying. It's his personality. It's just
Yeah.
him saying, I'm not
Let's
gonna
just do
make you
this.
pay. I'm not gonna let you play. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you pay all this money for me. I'm just gonna go
Yeah.
out here and win games. That's all I want to do. So
Yeah, but at a certain point, you got to be like, I'm still worth the money.
right,
Like,
right.
I'm
Which
still-
is why
I'm
you still got to
worth
pay him. Right.
that amount of money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not more. It's yeah.
Okay,
I
but
think
if he hit
not-
free agency and like a
Oh, it
team was
would've been
willing to
crazy.
spend all out on him,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have beaten McCaffrey. But what range would he have been in? Would he have been in 14 range, 15 range?
Yeah, probably 14 to 15
I'd say
around
14.
Zeke.
Yeah. I say 14, 14.5. Just because he wouldn't have gone up, especially in free agency with everyone competing for him. He wouldn't have got
Yeah.
the McCaffrey numbers.
I don't think he would have gotten
Um,
McCaffrey or Zeke numbers. I think like we have like tiers of running backs. I feel like CMC, Saquon, and Zeke, they're kind of in the class of their own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like those are like
Yeah.
the guys you know, like they're amazing. They're like kind of like once in a lifetime type talents. You know, I'm not saying Derrick Henry is not, but
I think-
his game is a little more limited than the first three names. You know,
Right.
because
Yeah,
they
especially
can
in the
catch the
pass
ball.
catching.
Like they could catch the ball. I mean, not saying that Derrick Henry can't, but like the way that they do it, those three
Mhm.
guys,
Mhm.
he'll just be in that second tier of guys.
Mm.
You know, well, he'll be with like Alvin Kamara or here, throw me another name. Just like that second tier of guys.
Chubb.
Chubb, I love Chubb, but like
I do
they're
too.
on like the back,
Cook,
like
Dalvin
they're in the
Cook.
back burner. You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Dalvin Cook. Great.
yeah, Dalvin Cook, but when he's healthy, that's the only
Right.
issue. He's healthy. But what about the NFL? Is it actually going to happen, or is it going to be like, I don't know?
I think it's gonna happen. It's just gonna be a lot of restrictions. Like the MLB is happening.
Yeah,
and
and the NBA is
they-
happening.
Yeah, and they don't like have masks as part of their equipment. Like the NFL could like put something in front of their mouths.
Yeah,
as
they did
trying to
release a
help
helmet.
it. Yeah, trying to
They
like
released
kind of
a
like a
protocol.
face shield.
hmm
I don't know how the breathing situation would be like, but I think they're trying to be really optimistic about it. So I mean, I think it'll happen. Just like less fans,
yeah.
trying to minimize contact between players.
That's hard to do considering
Yeah.
how
It's a
physical
contact
Considering-
sport.
Considering you do have to tackle someone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm saying like
exactly.
outside of the game, like
Yeah,
trying to keep
my
them
issue is
socially distant.
that they can't create a bubble like they did with the
Mhm.
NBA. You know, like the
Mhm.
NBA, like once you're in the bubble and you're clean, you're good because everyone else in the bubble is clean and good, or else like you'll be quarantining in your room. You know, like
Right.
everyone theoretically on the court should be healthy and should be good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they should be healthy and they should be good, and that's why it's going to work. I don't really know how the MLB is going to work or the NHL because I haven't looked at those two systems as much as I have with the NBA, but I get the NBA's perspective, you know, like they're doing it, I guess, in the right way with the bubble. I don't think you can run a whole season like that,
Definitely
like
not.
a whole 82 game type situation with that. That I don't think is possible. So I don't really know how the NFL is going to do it with going on planes and going to different locker rooms. I don't know. It's going to be tough.
But at the same time, you're going to be with the same guys week in, week out.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's not going to be like the same bubble that the NBA
Yeah,
has.
I don't think
So,
they can make a bubble. I just don't think that's possible.
Not with, even with like, and then everyone being so outraged over the jersey swap thing that they
Yeah.
released earlier this week. And it's really like, I really don't understand the huge deal with not being able to jersey swap for a season. I don't know what it means to other players. Like, I don't know if they have some meaning to it that they think it shouldn't be taken away or whatever. But
Wait, so
I
what side of the fence are you on? Are you on the fence that they should trade or they shouldn't trade?
I don't think it matters, is what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's wrong for them not to be able to trade. Like, I think why not trade if you're tackling each other? I get the point from both sides.
Yeah.
You're tackling each other, you're pushing each other, you're having contact with each other all game. Why limit that at the end of the game when it's all over? Like, I don't know. I
guess
I don't know
so,
what I'm
but
planning
like
on.
you're holding someone's legitimate sweat.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah.
one of the main ways it's like spread, even though
Mhm.
theoretically everyone's supposed to be healthy. I don't know. It's just I get it. I don't really care for it. It's just like, okay, no jersey swaps, big deal. Do you even watch the
that's what I'm
jersey
thinking.
swaps? No.
Yeah.
You don't even watch the
Yeah.
jersey swaps. The game's already over. You're on to the next thing already.
Mhm.
Like, who cares about the jersey swaps that much?
Right.
And then we'll end off. Oh, wait, before we end off, NCAA football. I already know that the Ivy League canceled their season.
Yeah.
Big Ten is, I think, only playing conference games or something like that.
So is Pac-12.
Pac-12, yeah, like they're gonna like.
It's Pac-12 and Big Ten, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you think that's gonna happen?
I think that's a lower chance because you got to take into account like all those guys are interacting with students on campus, and
Yeah.
there's no way you could get those guys in a bubble.
Mhm.
I think that I don't know about it. I think it might not happen.
Yeah, but you ready for this? The implications, though. What about the draft next year?
I
There it is, guys. I see it.
Yeah,
I see it. What happens to the
I
draft
think you
next
just gotta.
year?
I think
I
it'll
don't
just
know.
have to be a combine where you got the guys, maybe
If
some
there's no
workouts.
season, what do you do with the draft? That's going to be the
Yeah.
head scratcher like the entire year if there's no season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's not the same argument when we had like college basketball because they still played games.
Yeah.
There was no
I
March
don't-
Madness, but they were still able to play a solid amount of games. They had like 25 games they played or something like that. So NBA scouts were able to see and they're able to draft people, right?
Mm-hmm.
If there's no games for the entire year, first of all, I guess seniors don't lose a year of eligibility. They'll come back again next year, something like that. You'll have a bunch of fifth-year guys. But like the people that were like gonna make it and you delay them a year, I don't know. I feel like that's
that could
crazy.
really set you back. Yeah, that's gonna set a lot of people back.
Yeah, big
Because
time.
I didn't think about that really. Because
Yeah, it's a
also
crazy question. Yeah, my friend brought it up the other day, and I was just like, "Wait, what? That's crazy." I didn't. Like, it was just like it blew my mind. It's like, of course, it's gonna mess it up big time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So before we go, I want a record prediction for both teams, Titans and Jets. First from you, Nathan. What do you got?
So for me, for the Jets, I think for me it comes down to Sam Darnold, and I think he's on the come up, but I don't think he's quite there yet, and being like one of the better quarterbacks in the league. So I think for them, maybe an 8-8. If Jamal Adams gets traded, then probably down to like a 7-9 because I think he's a game changer type player.
Yeah, of course he is.
Mm-hmm.
And then what about your Titans?
Yeah.
So for me, for the Titans, probably 10-6,
Okay.
maybe 11-5 if we can get one of the swing games in like the division. But I think it'll be interesting to see mainly how our defense plays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
so
get that.
for the Jets, I was gonna say the same thing about Jamal Adams because he is such a power and he's such a force in that defense. If you don't have Jamal Adams, you don't have a big part of your defense.
Yeah, of
And
course.
so with the same thing, I would say 7-9 without Jamal, 6-10, just because of I haven't seen your schedule, so I don't know
It's bad.
who you guys
It's
play.
really, 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 really bad. They
Uh,
have
Okay.
to play. They have to
Okay.
play the NFC, I think West with like the Seahawks
Mm.
and the 49ers, and
Niners,
then
Rams, Cardinals.
and then they have to play another hard division.
Someone in the AFC.
I
Or
think they
no.
have to go. No, they played Baltimore last year, so I think it's
It's not us.
maybe it's
West?
you guys. Is it you guys?
It's
No,
Oh
not
no,
us.
it's the
we
West.
don't
It's the
play
West.
them.
It's the West. It's
It's
Mahomes. Yeah, yeah,
West.
yeah.
So
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah,
Chiefs
yeah.
and
Yeah, it's double
you
West.
guys
Yeah,
have
it's
a
double West.
bad
It's a
schedule.
bad schedule. So my
6-10.
personal thing is like, I think they're gonna win like 5 games, maybe 6 games.
Yeah,
Mm.
6-10.
Yeah, 6 and
6 and
10,
10.
something like that. And what about the Titans for you?
Same thing. 10-6. 9-7 if we or if we lose one of them, which we always will, to like the Dolphins or something. I don't remember who we play, um, but yeah, if we always lose at least one of those bad
Yeah.
games that we play. Like we get shut out by the Broncos last year, and 16-0 versus the Broncos. So I say 10-6 as of right now, depending on what we do, how the season goes. 11-5 to 9-7 is my range of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
record.
I see. I
Yeah.
feel like 9 is a good floor. So my
Yeah.
personal feeling is the Jets will win like 5 or 6 games. If they surprise me and win like 8 games, like that will be the coolest thing. If they have a winning record, that would
Right.
probably be like making my life. Like
Mhm.
that would just be like, wow, something's happening. It's not all that bad. Yeah, there's
Right.
a light at the end of the tunnel, you know. Yeah, shout out tunnel vision. But Titans, I say definitely make the playoffs considering a 7th playoff spot. I think
Yes.
that for sure 3 wild cards.
Yeah.
They'll be in one of them. I'm going officially. I'm vibing with that 10-win call, but I'm gonna go with 9-7. But I think they still squeak it out. But if
Yeah.
they win 10 games, would not be surprised at all.
Mhm.
I don't know about 11
Yeah.
though, but 10 wouldn't surprise me. I don't
Yeah,
know
the-
about 11. 11's very
the-
hard to do.
The
that's
9-7
okay.
streak. What is
4 years
it?
in a row.
4 years?
4
Four
years
Yeah.
in
or
a row?
5. It's 4. It's 4 or 5. I know that.
Yeah, I think it's 4 right now.
I think it's 4.
Would
Because
not
the
surprise
first
me
no,
if
yeah,
it
no, it's
extends.
4. It's 4. It's 4.
But it
Because
just
2 of the
feels like
seasons
that
we made it.
vibe, you know? That's the
Mhm.
vibe I
Yeah.
get from the team.
It always is. I mean,
Hey,
the
I'll
thing is
take
with you guys.
consistency.
Yeah, true. The thing is with you guys, though. The thing is with the Jets. Your division is getting better and better, with the Dolphins adding a lot of people, and also the Bills. And the thing is, you guys getting a wild card spot would be very, very low. The chances are low with the people in your division, because
Because the
even if
Patriots are
you,
going to make the playoffs and the Bills are going to make the playoffs.
that's the problem.
But then let's say one of them wins, right? And then the other one
Yeah.
takes the wild card spot.
Yeah.
That means there's 2 more left, and I can guarantee you if the Steelers have a good year, they'll probably make it, and
Mhm.
they'll be the wild card. Baltimore will win, and then
Steelers have a good year.
then there's one left, and that's going to be you guys. So
Exactly.
that's-
Unless we squeak out above the Colts, because I think we have the Texans because of the D-Hop
Yeah.
loss. Because
Yeah,
I think the
and their
only
defense
problem in our
got
division,
worse.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even talk about the Jaguars yet. Just
they're
Gross.
not in the talk.
gross.
Anything
Just
you
get
talk
outta
to
here.
any Titans fan, and they talk about your division problems, you don't even think about the Jaguars.
Hmm.
Like it's
I mean,
Colts,
that's like the
Texans,
Jets.
Titans.
That's literally the Jets and Dolphins with the Patriots. Like,
Yeah.
they were actually going like 6-0 or 5-1 in the division every single year. And you know what that one loss was? That was in Miami. Like the Patriots lost in
Mhm.
Miami. Like
Oh, the Miami
that was their
Miracle.
one loss. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like that was their one loss. But thank you guys for joining me today. I really
Yep.
appreciate it. You guys got to keep grinding, keep moving. because we're all gonna make it one day. You know,
Right.
we'll
Right.
all do it. Okay. Peace out, guys.